Wondermellow is back with some TALYAH. Okay. Interesting. Summon exact copy of an allied landmark. This is like landmark veil. This is Havencraft. Alright. We'll go over the rest of the cards later, but I'm just like getting so many Shadowverse like flashbacks. There's so much going on. Predict. Pick card and shuffle it in. So it's like putting like scrying basically, maybe? Ugly Bowlerfish! I know this is not a new card, I just like it. Rolling Sands, Destroy Me, Granite Vulnerable. Ooh. That's a good situation. That art is so annoying with the sisters. Oh damn! We get a whole like mini cinematic for that level up. Okay. Okay, you go, girl. And with the ability, I love the little animation too. Ancient Hourglass, Obliterate. Obliterate is just like so good in this game. There's so many ways to like use souls or like revive things, but it's like, nah, we're gonna say no, 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 no to you. Oh, it's like the Anivia! It's infinite! TALYAH works! Just like Anivia works! No! I'm getting flashbacks to my matches! Okay, that was pretty darn cool. Hey, yo, Wondermellow back here in some cards. I'm not dead, I swear. I'm still alive and gonna be doing some more lore-y videos and fun mean drink with y'all. First off, we got TALYAH. Before going into the cards, I feel like we just need to address her artwork itself, where it's pretty obvious that her skin tone in her leveled up card is a lot lighter than in League of Legends, and as a like Middle Eastern, South Asian coded character, it's a little weird. Obviously I'm white, so take what I say with a grain of salt, and I'd suggest that you look at the responses to the original Twitter post, which I'll link below. And I don't think it really was used with malintent, but I do hope that it is changed to be a little darker on her Legends of Runeterra art. Now, art aside, let's go into TALYAH's abilities. She's a 5-class 2/4, summon an exact copy of an allied landmark. Now, there are many landmarks. It reminds me of amulets in Havencraft when I played Shadowverse, if any of y'all remember that time in my life. And the level up condition is to summon 5 or more landmarks. So it's going to be a 5 cost, so it's going to be more of a control-y card. It's going to be more mid-game, which I sort of like to see. I really like to see more of these different things outside of Targon, because it feels like Targon just had all these different options, and I'm like, you know what? Let's give some more options here. And I really like how a bunch of these amulets and TALYAH herself is giving us this option. So as we saw in the video, TALYAH has a play, summon an exact copy of an allied landmark. So landmarks galore, and attack deal 2 to my blocker. If it's dead or gone, deal 2 to the enemy nexus instead. If you have a landmark, do this 2 more times. Now, I do see the note of if it's dead or gone, meaning you could have it set up so your opponent blocked and then use a spell to go and destroy what is there. Deal 2 to my if it's dead or gone, deal 2, so you can have a spell, and it works really well. Next is TALYAH's Stone Weaving, which is her signature spell. Look at 3 random landmarks you can afford, pick 1 to create in hand, create a TALYAH in hand. So this is just going to be a simple first spell in order to cycle through your landmarks, as well as just picking and choosing, since we do have that new keyword on there. So I find that very cool. Next is Shaped Stone, which is also burst. Okay, you know what? If Targon could get burst, we got burst too. Give an ally +1/+1 this round. If you summon a landmark this game, give it +3/+1. Now, having a landmark already summoned during the entire game is very probable, so this is going to be most likely a 1 cost +3/+1. So that is some great value. Maybe not so if you draw in like late game and you're all out of cards, obviously. But if you have this mini game, this is going to be able to do a lot of work. Ancient Hourglass is a fast card. Obliterate an ally and summon a stasis statue in its place. Now, stasis statue is a landmark. Countdown 1. Oh my gosh, it's amulets. It's amulets and haven crack. Summon the exact copy of the obliterated unit I replace. So it's just going to go and resummon and get some summon effects happening again. For example, on our next one, the Rock Hopper, which is a 2-cost 3/1 when I'm summoned, summon Roiling Sands, and just sort of this continuous loop that we keep on getting these new cards created, which will do really well with this. So after that, after the whole loop goes down, we have our Rolling Sands, which is a landmark. When an enemy is summoned, destroy me and grants it vulnerable. So of course we can go and keep on having this happen again and again and again with our TALYAH, as we saw. And then we also have the Unraveled Earth Burst. Summon 2 Roiling Sands, draw 1. So that is actually some great utility, the fact that you can draw in addition to grinding vulnerable. Again, this is going to be a very control-oriented deck. Now our next card actually has new keyword of predict, which is pick a card from among the 3 in your deck, shuffle the deck, and put that card on top. Wrong, and this is a 3-cost 2/4, and if you pick a landmark, you will be granted elusive. Now there's a high probability that you will be able to pick a landmark because there are many landmarks created in this deck, and that'll get elusive 2/4, which is really good. And then of course you have the Shapestone, which is an easy burst to give it +3/+1 if you've already played a landmark. And that's some great early game just actually aggro to go at that and really push damage on the Nexus. Next is a 4-cost Desert Naturalist. I love her arm. I don't know what's going on, but I dig it. Play Destroy Landmark. If it's an ally, summon a Grumpy Rockbear. So this is a 4-cost 2/4. So really, we're gonna see what this Grumpy Rockbear looks like to see if it's gonna do it. It is over here. Is the 5/4 Grumpy Rockbear. It's honestly adorable. I want to pet it. I would say that that's a fair cost if you do have a landmark. Especially for if any landmarks do have like some destruction abilities, but I don't know if I'm gonna really use it. What do y'all think? Next is the Hibernating Rockbear, which is a 2-cost landmark. Countdown 3, summon a Grumpy Rockbear. So it looks like Return of the Grumpy Rockbear, and we're just having this here early. So that's 2 costs for 5 costs. Again, Havencraft. That'll be interesting, especially since I'm just thinking of some like combos that you could like put the Hibernating Rockbear down first, and then you can go into like Side Scout, and like then you could go into a TALYAH 2 turns after, and like all these different like very controlled things that you could go to release the beast a la Havencraft. But again, I mean, I'm sure like this has been done in another card game. Again, that's just my experience with Shadowverse. Lastly, we have the Landmark of Assault Spire. Landmark countdown 2, summon a Grumpy Rockbear. Use a charm. Then if you summon 4+ landmarks this game, grant destroying this ally 2/2. Okay, there is definitely going to be some Grumpy Rockbear based decks, and I am all for it. Will it be good? Will it not be good? Who knows? But I'm going to go and build it because these things are so darn cute. Probably out of all the cards here, the fact that there's so many ways to get the Grumpy Rockbear out and how cute it is, honestly, I think it's actually my favorite out of all of them. So let me know what your favorite card was from here down below in the comments. Again, I am back. I'm probably not going to be doing as many like nitty-gritty deck videos, but I'm going to focus more on like lore and reactions and all that sort of fun stuff that I really enjoy. I also follow me on Twitch. I also do a League of Legends podcast where I also talk about Legends of Runeterra lore down below on the Pistol Show. So all links are there. And again, sorry for being away for so long, but I'm back. I'm better than ever, yo. See you. Bye.